What's up? This is Bacon is my podcast. I'm Jimmy.
I am Mike.
And we are proud to be part of the Deluxe Edition network. That is right, the Den.
That's right, hashtag the Den. We are part of an awesome network with a number of fantastic podcasts, such as History I'd Like to Fuck, or HILF Podcast, Barrel Age Chicks, Barrel Age Flicks, Spoil My Movie, Deluxe Edition Podcast. Man, I could go on forever.
You could, but we won't, so you can go
Beard
watch.
Laws.
Go listen, go watch, check them all out now.
In a
Deluxe
pickle.
Edition Network.
Right now, deluxeeditionnetwork.com. Follow it on social medias, Deluxe Edition Network.
What's your bacon? I'm getting pretty excited because it's almost time to grill.
It's always time to grill. You know why?
I know.
Because I use grillyourassoff.com. All their stuff is fucking fantastic.
Well, I will say you don't even have to grill outside, even though you do all year round. I don't all year round, but I use all their stuff inside as well.
Yes, exactly.
So I still get the flavors.
Exactly. Everything from their seasoning to their sauces to their hot sauces. And you know what? They also provide delicious snacks.
They do. We actually tried some on the show. We got some cowboy-style beef jerky right here. Their jerky is really, really good.
It's really flavorful, really delicious. And you can have your own. If you go to grillyourassoff.com,
Indeed.
if you go to grillyourassoff.com, use the promo code BACON, and you get 10% off your entire order.
Nice.
And not only will you be helping us out, but you'll be helping out veterans and first responders.
Yeah.
Because this company is veteran owned, and it's super badass, and we love these guys. Almost a day one sponsor with this show.
That's true.
And we are going to support them forever. Super
check out
cool
their
guys.
site. Check it out. Taste the freedom. If you don't know what you want to get, go ahead and use their product finder quiz.
Yes.
And set yourself up. Figure something out right now over at grillyourassoff.com.
And always remember to ask yourself,
what's your bacon?
what's your bacon?
Or what's on your bacon?
Bunker bacon bourbon barbecue sauce. That's what's up. What do you say we get a little discussion and drinks going?
Let's start it.
Well, wait. Before we do that, we do need ice.
And what are we drinking today for discussions and drinks?
Today for discussions and
Anything
drinks.
special?
Anything special? Well,
Or are we taking from the? Are we pulling from the nethers?
well. So what I do want to say is, up the road from me, there is a place that'll come up on Google Maps called Rose Liquor and Wines.
Oh, do you want to do this on the episode so we can give them a shout out?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Should we do the intro?
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
We're doing the intro before the intro.
Oh, the intro before the intro.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it comes up on Google Maps as Rose Liquor and Wines, and there's a gentleman in there who is the sweetest human being known to man. And actually, hold on.
And he is known to man. People know him.
I unfortunately don't have his card in here. It's in my room. But he is an amazing person. When I went there to pick up some wine for Jen and I, he was asking me about life and things that were going on, and Gavin was having a rough time, and he and I kind of said, my son's a little bit under the weather and having some problems and stuff, and he was like, well, I'm optimistic. I think it's going to be okay,
Right.
and I'm going to keep him in my thoughts and prayers. And I was like,
That's very nice.
that's really cool of you.
Thanks, liquor store guy.
Right. They don't have to do that.
Certainly
you know?
not.
And literally every time I go in there, and he's like, how's the family? And how are you doing? And I kind of struck a rapport with him. I'm like, how are you doing?
That's
like,
awesome.
don't, it's not all about me. I know I'm the customer here and I'm going to fork over some money to you, but like, how are you? And, we talk about whiskeys and, the whole female pirate whiskey. He told me to stay away from it. It's not worth the money. Once we get the consignment back, I'll give it to you for free. But so long story short, I told him about Rowan Co. because he's got some posters that were there from the owner prior to him.
Right.
And they they never really brought it in. And I said, dude, I'd love to have that. He's like, well, I can have it here in 2 minutes.
Ronco's delicious.
And he goes, I can have it here in 2 minutes. And I was like, well, every time I go in there, it's like hey, I'm stopping in. I got to leave. And I was like, just have it for next time. Next time, I'm promising you, I'm not going anywhere. I will be back here. So a couple of times it didn't happen. And then this time he finally brought a case in. He's like, I literally brought it in 15 minutes before you got here. And I know you asked for like 3 or 4 times. So here. And I said, well, give me another one. I'm going to buy one too. So Ronco today, because the liquor store guy is the man. So
yeah. And
on
Ronco's
Google,
delicious too.
Yeah. Less about the whiskey because the whiskey is delicious.
Yeah.
But more about the person.
You can get it anywhere, but if you're around here,
An amazing guy. I wish I could tell you all his name, but if you look,
good next time.
Yeah. Rose Liquor and Wine. It's up on North Jerusalem in North Belmore. Shout out for hooking us up.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Donna,
Appreciate
yes,
you.
It is the place on North Jerusalem. So, guys, welcome to Discussion and Drinks, funded by Rose Liquor and Wine.
Well,
in North Belmore.
Funded by you.
Well, no, he gave this one.
Oh, no, yeah. Funded by Rose Liquor and Wine.
Yeah.
Brought to you by. They sponsored this portion of the episode.
This portion of the episode.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So while we hit the intro, we're going to pour it.
We'll call it a sponsor.
Yes.
Bacon! Bacon is my podcast! Bacon! Bacon is my... Bacon! Bacon is my podcast! Bacon! Bacon is my...
Yes. So here we are.
Indeed.
Pretty fantastic. This is this is a really good whiskey.
Yeah,
we've been talking about it. We've been talking about it for a little while. Roanco.
You can sit in front of Scary.
You can't really see.
You can't see it. That's all right.
But Roanco has been. We've loved that for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's been
during the pandemic. It was one of the first whiskeys we had here, of course, besides Jameson, and I've grown to really love it. It's relatively inexpensive as compared to
same as a Jameson, isn't it? Roughly.
Well, yeah, which would be considered relatively expensive.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a Powers or
right.
But yeah, highly recommended. It's a new and up and coming company. The bottle is beautiful. I remember the first bottle I finished. Jen was like, "We should do something with this because it's pretty."
It's a nice bottle.
And so we've kept an empty bottle and
they're
put
building
lights
a ship in it.
You can put lights in it, like those little battery powered lights.
I thought you were building a ship out of toothpicks.
No,
like a pirate ship.
It'd be pretty awesome though.
That'd be cool if you did.
That'd be pretty great.
You should do that.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that. You want to do that?
Nope.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm incapable of doing that. I can't build something out of Legos with the right amount of Legos.
Yeah. The Lego thing, man. So for those who don't know, we actually went to California, as Arnold Schwarzenegger would say. California.
California.
Yep. And we went back to Cali. Well, it was my second time in California.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I like it. I like that.
Ladies love Cool James.
But it was pretty awesome. It was pretty great. I love California. It's fucking awesome. It's super expensive.
It is pretty expensive.
Gas is $6 a gallon. Anywhere between $5 and $6.
I saw some places that were like $4, but still.
But it's like $4.70.
I saw like $4.30.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
See, I didn't see any of those.
I saw a couple
more
of
like
$4.30.
I think the lowest I saw was like $4.75.
But it's stupid either way. It's dumb.
Right.
Yeah.
But man, you look on one side and there's the beach, and then the other side there's mountains.
Yep.
Snow-capped mountains.
It's amazing.
And the weather's nice.
I love it. I love it there. I would move there. I want to move there. I want to be there. I love California. Shout out to our patrons, our BIMP squad over at Patreon right now, live hanging with us for discussions and drinks. If you want to be a part of that action, patreon.com/bacon is my podcast.
Yes, you got it right.
I'll get it.
I
wrong.
didn't change it that time.
I get it wrong this week when you change it. He totally changes it. They're on there joining in on the conversation. So I've seen putting lights in there is one of the common things. A gnome shadow on it, maybe from Donna. I could see that.
You could paint it.
Yeah.
You can paint a gnome shadow.
You could paint a gnome on the back, put lights in it, and then not only will it have lights here, but it'll cast a gnome shadow against the wall.
Yeah, I like that.
Multi-levels, Inception.
It's like a fucking Inception bottle.
That's incredible.
Let's do it.
I like it.
After you build the ship out of toothpicks.
I'll whittle it out of wood.
Yeah, right.
Diversity.
Yeah, it's a large wooden ship.
I will whittle diversity out of wood.
Yeah.
Those who know.
If you don't, go watch Anchorman.
Those who don't, get mad at me.
Yeah.
Online, which people do. People get mad at me online. I get insulted more than
let's talk a little bit about that, because this past week we actually had a number of videos actually do really well online.
Yeah.
And by do well online, I mean we've gotten shit on a lot. But not a lot.
I've gotten shit on a lot. We've gotten shit on a little bit.
Yeah. The one thing, like normally for if somebody kind of like talks shit to us or whatever online, I'll kind of be diplomatic about it. And you do too. You're kind of like, hey, I value your opinion.
Yes.
You really don't, but like,
right.
I appreciate your opinion, right? There was one I didn't even touch.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if you were going to delete it, because I don't have the capability to do so.
No, I don't see. I don't feel like deleting things are an answer.
Right.
I almost feel like ignoring it's better, because if I delete it, that means I gave you at least some kind of attention.
Right.
Whereas if I don't even acknowledge it, then I didn't.
Just
you don't matter.
You don't matter.
Right.
Right.
And
But
I don't mind
the comment was, and it was on a post that we did about the types of pizza people.
Right.
And they go, how can I tell you you're gay without telling you you're gay?
Right.
And I was like, well, first of all, fuck you.
Sure.
Because that's pretty insensitive and shitty of you to say.
Right. But secondly, let's explore that question. How would you tell somebody that you're gay without telling them that you're gay? I would probably just say, yo, I'm gay.
Well, you can't not just say it, right? That's the whole point. Like, it's either you say it or you don't.
Right. But if we take it as a challenge, how would you, because you know what's a question like that.
Based on that video.
Right.
It would be like, I like plain pizza.
Right.
But also penises in my face.
See, I don't think plain pizza is the gay pizza. I don't think that's
no. You mask it. You mask the penis in the face with the pizza.
Right. Well, or vagina.
Right. Or vice versa.
But if I'm telling someone I'm gay, but if I'm gonna pick, like, if I was gonna pick a pizza that I would say represents a gay pizza, it would be something way more spectacular and fabulous than a plain cheese pizza.
Not for nothing. But
I don't know one.
I don't know what you're putting on this pizza.
Right. But it's outstanding.
But it's great, and
it looks amazing.
And being straight,
and it's fantastic.
I'd still eat it.
Oh yeah.
So then, are you really telling anybody you're gay?
Yeah. I don't understand. Yeah, that's why I'm not understanding the question.
Yeah.
Now I get it as far as like a let's
right. No, it's some fucking dickhead behind.
Right. It's like what is it? Knocked Up at the end, or 40-Year-Old Virgin. Where it's like, I know you're gay. You listen to Coldplay, like that whole routine.
Yeah.
So I that's kind of how I like saw it and everything. I didn't know if it was in reference to the pizza, or if it was just in reference to all of us talking. I don't know if someone was calling us gay, as if that was an insult. Maybe they're calling us gay as a compliment. I don't think that.
Well, I don't think
we looked particularly great that day.
No.
So I don't think.
When do we look particularly great?
Right. Like, I mean, I look good sometimes, or at least I dress well.
Oh.
I don't look great, but I dress well. I do the best I can with what I got.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Ew. I know it's cold.
Indeed.
So you want to get the sweaters going.
No. I reject that. And I'll tell you why.
Why would you do that?
Well, you don't put gloves on furry hands, do you?
Well, no.
No, you don't. So you know what? I like to keep my beanbag clean like my palms.
Yes.
That's right.
The Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra is out now. It's got the skin safe technology you're used to.
Does.
It's got the LED light like you're used to. But
It's got
this
the
one,
extra head.
it's got the foil blade.
Oh my god, the foil blade. It's nice for the crevasse.
Exactly. So it, hooks up your nether regions.
Goes right up the Mississippi on the one side and the Rio Grande on the other side.
Exactly. So go to manscaped.com, use the promo code BACONPOD for 20% off, plus free shipping.
Yeah, indeed.
And it's not even just for this, right?
No, it's for anything on there.
Exactly, especially
Our favorite.
the crop mops, the ball and butt wipes. If you see us, we always give them out.
We'll hand them to you.
Exactly.
They'll
But
be in the package. It's okay.
if you don't see us,
No.
manscaped.com, promo code BACONPOD, 20% off of those bad boys.
Free shipping.
And always remember to ask yourself,
What's your bacon?
Hello, listeners, and welcome to Quad Pro Quo. Right now, you are probably thinking to yourself, oh great, another movie podcast. Well, dear listener, you would be right. But throw in a couple of marriages, decades-long friendships, and a shared property line, and you have just another movie podcast with a shitload of drama. Inspired by the iconic quid pro quo scene in Silence of the Lambs, each week one of us will pick a movie. It could be a childhood favorite, a classic film noir, an Academy Award winner, or a complete dumpster fire that brings joy to that person's heart. The selector's objective? To get us to love, or at the very least, not hate their pick. Will our marriages, our friendships, and our neighborhood survive? Find out each Thursday on Quad Pro Quo.
I don't
But
know, man.
I certainly wouldn't put it
I
on the level of like gay fashion.
I didn't know how to take that comment, and honestly, if you commented on it and it was in a positive light or in a jest light where you're like, "Hey, I'm quoting 40-year-old virgin,"
Right.
let us know. Let us know. If you were being a dick, also let us know,
Sure.
so I can ignore you again.
Well, or if you somehow think that that's an insult, it's not.
Yeah. But you can also go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think if I was gay, I would just say it.
Well, that's the point, right?
Right? We're in an age where we're trying to have more tolerance.
Well, no,
We're trying to be more accepting.
Well, no,
You should
it's
be
also
able
like
to say it. You shouldn't have to mask it
I
with
want to know
a
who you
pizza
are.
flavor.
I want to know who you are, right?
Yeah.
If you're gay,
Tell me.
cool, that's fine.
Yeah.
Why hide things?
What kind of pizza do you like? Let's talk.
Great.
It's weird.
Yeah.
People are weird, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was one that I thought deserved no attention that we just gave a bunch of attention to. And then there's just shitting on me. Apparently.
Well, I got to tell you, I really love Tom Cruise's character in Tropic Thunder. And
Sure.
I enjoy
I don't think that was thrown at me in like a, hey, you comedically remind me of this this fun character I saw.
I don't think so either.
No, I think it was like, you look like fat Tom Cruise from. Now, Tom Cruise is an attractive man, But he was like half balding, and like I have hair. I have a full head of hair.
You've got good hair
Right?
too.
I
It's
got-
not even shitty hair.
Yeah, so I don't have the Tom Cruise comb over. Now, put on some weight. Chubby. I can understand it.
Me too.
You know, I'm working on it. But
Don't change you.
so far online, I've been called bloated Nikki Six.
I missed that one. I missed that.
That wasn't
one.
on ours. That was on one of my old. That was on a Sickest Monday video.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? Years ago, and I still remember that shit. So that was that one.
Okay.
And now Fat Tom Cruise from Tropic Thunder.
He wasn't fat though.
He was fat.
He wasn't fat.
The guy wrote Fat Tom Cruise from Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, because he's probably emaciated.
Sure, but the description he put was
Right.
Fat Tom Cruise.
See, I took it as fatter than the character he played.
Fatter than Tom Cruise is in real life.
Well, no, I mean fatter than the character he played in that.
Oh,
role.
so I
Because
wasn't.
he wasn't fat. He was like a big, like he was kind of jacked.
He wasn't jacked in that.
Yes, he kind of was.
He
Les
was
Grossman.
not. He was
Les
not.
Grossman.
He was not jacked.
Les Grossman. Okay.
Look it up right
Okay,
now.
We're gonna look it up.
Look it
We're
up.
gonna look.
Tom
Les
Cruise in Tropic Thunder. His
Grossman.
character was
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're gonna settle this. Because when he was dancing, he
he's
wasn't
a fat dude, chubby dude. Look at him.
like this. This isn't fat. Maybe.
Yeah, see? Look at that. He looks like an egg. He could have played Penguin.
All right. We're gonna present this here.
All right. We'll show Fat Tom Cruise from Tropic Thunder, and then we will show me.
Okay.
There he is.
I mean, he's. Okay. All right. Maybe Les Grossman is fat.
Yeah, he's
He's
fat.
not fat. He's just bigger.
He's husky.
He's huskier.
He wears husky drawers.
I feel like Tropic Thunder was the last movie to get under the radar.
Yeah. I hear people all the time saying, like, you couldn't make that today. And I'm like, why? Make it.
Well, because people are sensitive.
Make it.
It's people sensitive.
So what?
Yeah.
Figure out how to be less sensitive.
Kind of like Norbit.
Yeah.
Norbit.
Don't let anyone insult you directly, but be less sensitive about shit in the world.
Yeah.
Is what I think, in my humble, clearly wrong, but always right opinion.
I was gonna say, you really going that route?
No, I'm right. I'm
Yeah,
absolutely right.
Well, I look, I'm not right about that much, but I remember that shit. Oh.
Yeah.
Fat,
She's saying
Tom Cruise.
Def
was
Chick's
fat.
saying he was fat in Tropic Thunder.
You're right. I didn't think he was. I thought he was kind of like jacked. a little
Stocky.
bit. Stocky.
Stocky. I'm
Thick.
stocky. I'll give it. I'm thick. THICC.
THICC.
Yeah. THICC.
Yeah.
I'm a double C thick.
And Levi says hi. Levi.
Sup, Levi?
Dude?
Levi's double C thick too. He knows. He knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we're all
We're a couple of thick boys.
BOIS.
That's
Right.
That's right.
Is that what the kids are saying?
Well,
now?
that's post 2000s BOIS, pre 2000s BOIZ.
right. The BOIZ were wearing Genkos
Yes.
and UFOs.
Yep.
BOIZ, skinny jeans.
Was there a
Rip.
BOIZ? Did I miss that? Oh shit.
Oh, BOIS. You're right. Oh, you know
Was
what?
there a BOIZ?
We should be the BOIZ.
We're the BOIZ.
And we just wear gray.
BOIZ.
Yeah, and we just wear gray sweatpants.
Light gray sweatpants, so it shows sweat.
A little bit.
So just the back of our knees and ass crack. It's just dark.
It's flattering. Flattering in the crotchal region.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. A couple of crescent moons in your crescent moon area.
I don't know about you, but I don't sweat that much down there.
I don't either.
You know
to be
why?
honest.
Thank you, Manscaped.
That's right. Sponsored.
20% off.
Bacon Pod.
Bacon Pod. Yeah. But yeah, California was great.
It was. It was awesome.
I love the tangents we get on here, so what I do want to talk about too, besides California and it being awesome and the cool shit that we experienced and the cool things we also got to experience together, like food by smoke and fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
delicious food. Is so great.
We just had a guest on here say that California food wasn't great, and we literally just changed the topic of conversation
yeah, because
it was
they
like,
were wrong.
you're wrong.
They were wrong
You're wrong.
because
I was like, did you have
everything-
tacos? And she's like, yeah. And I go, well, then you don't. I'm like, you don't like tacos then? Like, what's?
we had room service tacos from just a place that made
And
everything.
they were great.
And they were fantastic.
I
That's the one thing.
Room
okay,
service fish
something-
tacos, and they were great.
I want to tell you something. Let's talk about this real quick.
Okay.
And one of the reasons why you and I get along so well is because of the way that we handle food,
Sure.
right? And the reason why I married my wife is because of the way she deals with and handles food.
She's good with it too.
Right.
Yeah.
Jen is fantastic.
She's
And-
a pro.
And
She's
it's
pro
basically
level.
one of those things, like there are two types of people. There are the people who are like, I ordered what I wanted, and that's what I want, and that's what I'm going to get, and that's it.
And that's fine.
And that's okay. That's okay. I will get in that mode, and I'll just say to her, I'll be like, listen, I really want this, so get whatever you want.
Well, I'll give you an example. When she was trying the birria tacos, I was like, if you order those, just be aware that you might not want to share those.
Right.
Because if I ordered those, I probably wouldn't want to share those. I probably would have ate all three. Which is why I didn't order those. It's like I was like, you know what? In the company we're in right now, we're kind of in a
We're in a sharing mode.
we're in a
Right.
family style crew.
And that is the other type of person, the type of person that's just like, let's get shit for the table.
Family style, man.
And just man, that was so good. We had burrito tacos.
Mm-hmm.
We had Nashville hot chicken tacos.
Yes.
We had
We had
burrito
that baked
quesadilla.
we had that baked
And then
potato that Annie
Annie's
got.
was the
Holy shit.
all-star, where it was just this giant, the baked potato was the size of my fucking head.
yeah.
And it
Filled
had
with
brisket and cheese
Yeah.
and bacon
Oh,
and all and just it was incredible. And then before that we got free breadsticks that we were like, we kind of want to order this, but is it worth $7? And they were like, here, this is on the house. And we were like, sweet.
and then we got the cheese dip,
The cheese dip
queso
with
fondito.
queso fondito
That-
with whatever meat was in it.
It was also short. It was like short rib,
Yeah.
or it was brisket. It was one of the two.
It was short rib.
It was
It was
short rib
because it was thick.
mixed in a cheese that you were. Oh,
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
on.
Hey, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
I don't think you have a problem. You know what the problem is? Nobody knows where to find us online. That's the problem.
Well,
They're
I think
like-
there's
Sometimes I go to YouTube. Sometimes I want to go to Spotify. Sometimes, how do I know where I can find everything bacon?
you know what there is? There's one place that has everything, all encompassing. It's baconismypodcast.com.
A solution.
Exactly. You ever want to listen to our music
Yeah.
or know where to find us on YouTube
Yeah.
or on Apple Music,
Yeah.
Spotify?
Yes.
Maybe grab some shirts,
Check
Find
out
some-
sponsor.
find some sweet deals on some sodas from drinkwildbills.com, or maybe some beard product from Mythical Beards.
Maybe you want to pick up a Poddex.
Use the promo code BACON on all of those websites and get 10% off. But if you can't remember that, just go to baconismypodcast.com, hit sponsors. You're right there.
Yeah.
Tells you everything.
Find everything about us. Leave us a comment. Ask us a question. And always remember to ask yourselves every single day,
What's your bacon?
what's your bacon?
Come on.
And
man.
then even before that, we went to Old Town in San Diego.
Yep.
And it was Annie hadn't met up with us yet, and it was just Jimmy, Jen, and I, and we had a really great Mexican place
Yeah.
that was just
Oh.
incredible. We ordered way
Incredible
too much food.
band. Outdoors. The vibe was awesome.
And we ordered 3 appetizers that we were, and one was a sampler, and one was just kind of like, and it was so good. But before that,
I'm honestly, it's funny. So for any of you that have been to Disneyland or Disney World,
yeah,
I have heard, and people have told me
it's not Disney World, it's just Disney.
just Disneyland.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I haven't been to Disneyland since I was like 7 or
Mhm.
6, right? So I was told, and Jen even told me,
Because that's what the
The-
interweb
the
said.
churros at Disneyland are the best ever, right? And I was so excited because I love a churro. I love Mexican food, all forms of Mexican food.
Yeah.
Churros, oh, dude, I love a churro. So I was very excited to try a Disneyland churro. Now, little did I know that on a random
Encounter.
on a random evening in Old Town in San Diego, we would be at a place where I was like, oh, we're waiting for a table. Hey, look, there's a churro place. Let's go get one. And we would go have a churro that would be so good.
It is.
It has now ruined me for other churros.
So
because I got a churro in Disneyland
we did too.
a
Yeah.
couple days later, and I took a bite and I almost spit it out.
Trash.
I like my brain went, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And normally it would have been great, but oh my god, that was the best
It was
churro. It's in the top 10 of things I've had in my mouth.
that's
in my
So
life.
that's something I wanted to bring up, and Jen said the same thing, and I thought the same thing myself. Is that it's definitely one of the top 10 things that I've ever
Dude,
eaten in my life.
I don't even know how they made it that good.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why.
Okay.
Because it went from fryer to us.
To mouth. Yeah.
As opposed to
But see, Disneyland, same thing. Because it was early in the day, they had just opened, and I watched them take it out and hand it to me.
No. They took it out of what?
They took it out of where they made it. They had the little thing back there, and they made it.
They didn't have a fryer back there.
They weren't frying them back there?
No.
What are they doing to them back there?
They had them. They take them in a case. They roll them over to the cart that you bought them at,
Okay.
and then they put them in the case. And then from the case, they put them in the sugar.
Okay. So why are they supposed to be so good?
I don't fucking know, because it wasn't.
Because I also love New York City street churros. And I thought those were incredible. Because there are certain ones in the city.
Yeah.
There are certain carts
Yeah.
where you get a churro and it's like, oh man, this is great.
So the churro I did have in Disneyland, I ended up getting, because they had strawberry churros. Did you see those?
No, I did not see those.
So right outside the castle in Disneyland, they did have the strawberry churro.
Okay.
And I said to myself, I'm like, I'm not going to get a regular churro, because we had the greatest regular churro of all time.
Yeah.
And at that point, you had already had
Right.
the other one. You were like,
Yeah, so now you
their
have
churros
to-
is trash.
You might as well try whatever. Yeah.
The churro is trash.
Give me the pizza with all the shit on it because the regular one's not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
paint the trash can for me, please.
Yeah. And the flavor of that was pretty good. They also served it with a chocolate marshmallow dip,
That sounds amazing.
which was also really great.
Yeah.
Also, and listen, I'm not going to say that it was awful, because it wasn't.
No, churros.
It wasn't awful.
Yeah. Cinnamon
But
sugar.
as
Yeah.
as compared to what we got, which,
Dude,
that was life-changing churro.
it's weird to even say that, but it's like a truer statement could not be said.
That was
So-
life-changing food.
They
And
gave us a little cup of caramel and a little cup of chocolate, like a dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Both of those dips were outstanding.
alone.
But I stopped dipping because I was like, it actually kind of takes away from this churro
Yeah.
that is so good that caramel and dark chocolate are subtracting from how good this is.
Yeah. It was
That has never happened to me in my life. I've never been
And
like, you know what? This needs less dark chocolate and caramel.
we also ate them for a good 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and they were hot still.
Yeah. Like we savored that shit too. Like,
But
I wanted to be like,
even
"No,
down
no,
at the
no."
bottom, even down at the bottom,
yeah,
it was hot as fuck.
dude. They were a little bit thicker,
Yes.
right? And they were, but the crispy part was super wafer thin, like super thin, the crispy part. So you bit
Yeah.
right through the crispy part and you got to that like fluffy churro interior.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna have one that good again. And I know that. And that saddens
You
me.
will. You will.
Well,
because
when
we're
I
gonna
go back there, right.
Yeah.
That saddens me, but it also makes me happy because I had it. Right? Like I've had that now. I've had that. And you know what? Most of you listening, you haven't. And I'm here to tell you, you should. Book a trip. Go
Go to Old Town.
to Old Town and get the churros. Holy shit.
I loved the way we ate. We
Yeah,
like
family
even,
style the
even,
whole time.
Even the that night that we got there and we were like, we're tired, but we need to push it because we got to get on this new time zone. And we got room service, and that place they had different tacos.
Yeah.
And you, Jen, and I, we all got different
was-
types of tacos.
It was perfect because every taco order came with 3,
right.
and there were 3 of us. So it was like,
And we just did swapsies.
we get samplers. Let's do it.
and it was fantastic. And
Yeah.
those are the types of meals that I like.
And those are the types of friends that you need.
Oh, and on top of that too, it's also the friends that go, well, what did I get? Okay, $15.99. Okay, well, here's $15.99 exactly.
Oh, no. You just go, what's the bill? 3 ways.
Splitsies.
Let's go.
Splitsies.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're
I
if
didn't
you're
get a soda. I didn't get a.
if you're
Come on.
that type of friend,
Come on.
don't go to eat with me.
Sometimes it's going to be you. Sometimes it's going to be the other person. It's all right. Now, if you're the person that gets a Caesar salad and everybody else is getting filet mignon, maybe say something.
Yeah. If
Maybe say
somebody
something.
if somebody else got a bottle of wine and you didn't get and you just drank water,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Fair. Yeah. If someone's drinking
Fair enough.
liquor and you don't drink, don't you be paying for half that liquor. Yeah.
Right.
Fair enough. But otherwise, yeah, man.
we're all here
We're
together.
hanging out.
Let's just split the
We're
experience.
hanging out.
You're not splitting a meal,
You're,
but
you're,
you're splitting
you're sharing an
experience.
experience.
And yeah, we need to go out to eat more.
Yeah.
Tell Annie to stop going out on the road so much.
Yeah. If she only was less driven.
Yeah, stop
Work-
being so driven
Stop being so
and-
successful.
and successful and good at your job
Yeah.
and get new stuff. Like let's
Yeah.
go out to eat more. Because those are fun because we can
Those
just
are
like
fun.
all
It's a good time.
grab stuff.
It's a good time.
great.
Definitely.
Um,
Now, I don't know if we want to do it on this episode. Maybe we show people and
no,
do
let's do it.
a teaser for another episode. But I brought some things for us to try food wise.
Let's try one.
You want to do it here?
How many did you bring?
I brought 2.
Let's try one here. And let's do one for the show after the show.
Okay. You want to do show after the show or you want to do next week?
Do I have something?
So here's what
Let's
I
do a
have.
show after the show.
I have from Galactic Snacks.
Ooh,
just so you guys
Galactic
know.
Snacks. Oh, was that
Alright.
the thing you were looking at?
Yep. Galactic Snacks. BuySnacksOnline.com. Thank you for supporting small business. Galactic Snacks, thank you. Right. So what I
You
have,
should talk with them.
I have this, which I don't know what it is.
What the fuck is that?
And I have this,
Wait, hold
which
on.
is definitely Pringles. And I think it's seaweed. Because I see seaweed on the side.
Oh my.
So I think we have seaweed Pringles.
Well, I know this is Frito-Lay,
Yeah,
but it's got like pink stuff.
right. It looks like
Brains.
well, no.
No, it's brains.
It looks
It's
like a Cheeto.
It's Krang's without the arms.
It looks like a Cheeto.
No, I'm saying behind it.
Oh yeah, definitely brains.
It's like a brain. It's
Right.
like a Krang without
But it's
the
some
arms.
kind of Cheeto, I think.
it says soul powder.
but it's pink.
Soul powder? What
Soul
the fuck is
powder.
that?
It says soul power, my friend. Soul power.
I was the little.
So I'm bringing power to the soul.
Okay. Well, so these have to be eaten quick because that expires in March.
That's it. Is that what you saw?
Yeah. Yeah. And this is 2410, so this is in October. So we should
I was gonna
probably
say
eat
that's
this.
expired already. That's
No, 2410.
right.
Because the rest of the world goes largest
Well, you know what? Let's
to
let's let our patrons
Patrons.
tell us which one they want us to eat on the show right now. So we have this pink bag of what looks like a Cheeto.
but it's got little brains in the back.
It's got little brains in the background. I have no idea what kind of flavor that is.
Or
And
what
then we have Pringles that are in a green can
is
and
likely seaweed.
likely seaweed flavored Pringles. So what do you guys we got 1 vote for pink bag. We got 2 votes for pink bag. I
Yeah.
think that's what we do. They're
All
coming in quick, so that's what we do. All right, so
All
we
right, pink
save
bag.
we save the Pringles.
show after show. So for those of you who don't know, this episode is the creamy center of what we do for our patrons.
Yes.
And we come on early, we hang out, we talk with them a little bit. Afterwards, we talk with them a little bit, and then also maybe try some seaweed Pringles. So if you don't
Show after the show.
if you don't belong to Patreon, the lowest tier will get you this benefit.
Right.
The highest tier will get you cooking shows and tasting shows.
Cooking, tasting.
Funny enough, while we were in Old Town, we went to that hot sauce place.
Yes,
And they had little nitros all over the
they
place.
did.
And I told the lady, I was like, we my buddy and I, we did them. And she's like, you did? Why?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah. She's right.
I did tell her she was right.
Now they did have popsicles.
Yeah, I wanted to
Man,
try those.
If it was hotter out, I would have totally had
yeah,
one. But it was like chilly.
it was
Possibly
like
rainy.
a low 60s, high 50s.
It wasn't.
Mhm.
It was 50s. It wasn't up to 60s yet. We were
very
past
low
that.
60s.
That was the night that we were confused with Impractical Jokers.
Oh man.
They thought
Oh,
we were,
wait. Before we tell the story.
Yeah.
Let's open that.
Let's do this. All right, let's do this. So pink bag, Cheetos. I don't remember what I ordered because I ordered a couple things from a couple different places.
Mhm.
So this could be one of a few things.
Yeah.
So
I think it might be brain flavored.
brain
Cheetos.
flavored.
Brain flavored Cheetos.
I don't know what that smell is.
It's not sweet.
That
So
doesn't
if you
smell
thought
sweet.
it would, if you thought it would be sweet,
It's not that.
it's not sweet.
All right,
But
grab one.
What's up, fam?
Yeah.
Bacon listeners? Ever wanted to help out the show? Ever wanted to know a little bit more about what goes on behind the scenes here at Bacon?
Perhaps keep these glasses a little bit fuller.
Mine's empty.
Yeah. Go over to patreon.com/baconismypodcast where you can get additional content, including tastings.
Yeah, you can get cooking shows.
You can get early ad-free shows.
That's right.
And at even the lowest tier, come participate with us every week in our discussion and drinks episode where we hang out with you our BIMP squad.
You're a part of the show. Join us, hang out, weigh in on everything that we're talking about, weigh in on everything, maybe be a part of the show.
Exactly.
It's happened.
Join the BIMP squad.
Yeah.
Get your first week for free over
right
at
now.
patreon.com/baconismapodcast.
What's all bacon?
It's kind of like a grub.
Oh, you grabbed a Big Mama.
It looks like a grub. I just kind of.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
grab
look,
two
put it in
because you
there.
grabbed a Big Mama.
I didn't mean to.
Well, but you did, so I'm just gonna grab two so I can kind of join you in whatever it is that's
Whatever
about to happen.
punishment we're gonna.
It might be great. I don't know.
I mean, smell wise, it's not terrible.
It smells a little weird. Maybe it's like crab.
Perhaps. I don't know. Cheers, buddy.
Let's check it out.
Lime.
What the hell is that?
There's lime in there. I don't know what that is.
That's weird.
Like, definitely lime.
Yeah, it tastes like a lime-covered packing peanut.
And aftertaste of a like Fruit Loop.
Oh, they can hear the crunch. I guess these mics are good for ASMR. Because they're so close to our face.
Hold on. Do you taste that Fruit Loop?
Yeah. You know what? I do. There's something
It's salty
fruity.
though.
There's something fruity about this. What a weird flavor to do. It's a little bit tart, a little bit fruity. There's definitely some lime going on. But there's like a Fruit Loop aftertaste. You're right. Wow.
All right. Well, I'm gonna download the Google Lens here.
Oh, you gotta look it up. I want to do the Jameson or the whiskey
Yeah.
test.
Well, I gotta download it. So
Yeah. So whiskey test. Let's see what we got.
whiskey test.
Whiskey brings out a little bit of a sour to it,
Yeah. I don't love it.
but not in a good way.
Mm-mm.
No. Oh, and the aftertaste is
No, like something's wrong.
kind of rancid. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, that's an unfortunate aftertaste.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see.
I'm gonna do a little water here. Oh, you know what? I might have the yeah, I have the packing slip. Maybe that tells it too.
Cheetos Super Sour Mania Sour Plum.
Sour plum. Yep. Rare. Japan.
Yeah. Yo, Japan is wild. I'll tell you that much. I don't hate this.
They're not cheap Cheetos. I'll tell you that.
I mean,
Probably the most expensive bag of Cheetos I ever bought.
yeah.
I don't hate it.
I like sour stuff.
I wouldn't categorize this as sour though.
Yeah. By the way, thank you, G, for the
For letting us know. Google Lens.
suggestion of the Google Lens.
Yeah. Pink bag though. Yeah.
Funny enough, somebody actually classified these on Reddit as way too spicy.
Spicy.
Yeah.
You are wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, speaking from my taste buds to yours.
Yeah, all he's saying is just like stop being a vagina.
Yeah, you're wrong. Well, that's saying vaginas are weak, and they're not. They're much stronger than peni.
I agree.
All right, so stop being a penis. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, stop being a penis. I actually kind of like these.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not gonna
kind of digging
not
it.
gonna lie. Like
Kind of digging them.
it's
Like
like
there's a-
it's like that wine that the first taste you're kind of like,
Right? You're like, what is that?
and then as you eat it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is really weird because there's an initial hit of like artificial sour,
Mm-hmm.
right? But not in a not in like a Warheads way. More in like a Lemonheads way. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Def Chick had to step out of the room. What's the flavor? Sour plum from Japan is what this flavor is.
Yeah.
And we had sour plums from Japan. Remember we ate those on the
Not this delicious.
Well,
Nowhere near as delicious.
to be
as
fair, I ordered those during the summer, and they showed up while I was at work,
Mm-hmm.
and spent a day in the sun.
Yeah.
Before I opened them, remember, like we had to throw away like almost all of them. We saved like 3.
Yeah.
But those were supposed to be like the most the umeboshi
Mhm.
plums, and that was supposed to be like the most sour thing on earth, and it didn't live up.
Maybe we should reorder them.
Yeah,
We'll reorder them to here.
yeah, that might be a thing to try again.
So
Umeboshi plum. All right.
what were you gonna say before this? That I told you to hold on.
I don't know.
I forgot myself.
What
I
were
was
we
hoping to
talking about?
remember. My mouth's full. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But I
Anyway.
actually do like that.
I don't hate it at all.
It's this weird sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a lemon head hit
Mm-hmm.
that goes away right away, and then like a sweet flavor, and then a Fruit Loop aftertaste.
Mm-hmm.
All the while with like a corn crunch thing happening because it's a Cheeto.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
So yeah, no better way to finish it off.
If anybody has some suggestions as to
We're here
like
to
some
try
things we
things.
need to try, let us know. Hit us up. If it's not too expensive, we'll order it. If it is too expensive,
Send it to us.
send it to us. We'll
PO Box 7445. I wish I didn't do that. Wonton, New York 11793. That might have been a mistake.
might have been. What was that PL box again?
7445. Wanta.
11793. I live in Wantagh, but I ain't giving you my house address. Well,
It's a PO box, so you can send anything there. We'll see what we get.
yeah.
See what happens. But yeah, if you have something you want us to try, send it.
DM us. Let us know.
We're not going to eat anything that shows up that was home baked.
Right.
It's not going to happen.
I think we should probably
Wrapped,
Talk
sealed.
yeah. It's gotta be sealed. It's gotta be factory sealed.
Yeah, factory sealed.
Let's see. Wait. Hungry Gnome.
I grew up eating sweetbreads. If I can find a good butcher, I will send it to you guys. Sweetbread. Sweetbread's like a gross thing, isn't it?
I don't know what sweetbread is.
It's like lips and assholes, like a hot dog, right? Like beaks and toenails.
Is it really?
Isn't that what that is? I could be wrong. Am I just inventing that right now? Hold on.
He's gonna Google search it.
I'm gonna figure out what sweetbreads are.
I'd really love to like I'd love to Google Lens that and just be like I'd love to like hover over something and then go, that's sweetbread.
Sweetbread is a culinary name for the thymus or pancreas.
Oh, pancreas.
Yeah, typically from a calf or lamb. Slightly gamey flavor. Often served as an appetizer or a main course, and can be accompanied by a variety of sauces. Oh, I'll bet. So yeah, the taste. Sweetbreads have a rich, slightly gamey flavor. That's what it says.
G. G says it's
An organ
Def
meat.
Chick, Def Chick says it's part of a cow. It's
Yep.
the pancreas of a cow.
So it's not lips and assholes.
It's just pancreas.
It's the pancreas.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds gross. But
yeah.
I'll try it. Maybe it's great.
Yeah.
Maybe it's great. You boil it for 4 hours. Or grill it for 25 hours. Okay. So if you have to boil something for 4 hours for it to be safe for you to eat,
If you just boil anything besides pasta,
or to be tender enough to chew,
if you have to boil anything but pasta, get the fuck out of here.
I'm not really into boiled meats.
Mm-mm.
Well, do you like dirty water dogs? That's a boiled meat.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I mean, isn't that cooked already? You're just
It's cooked already.
You're just warming it up in water.
Mhm.
You're just warming it up in water.
I'll
I have
grill it
this-
for 25 minutes.
I have this pre-cooked meat. I'm gonna warm it up in some water and then stick it on a bun for you. Sounds
My
awful.
Def Chick, 25 minutes,
25 minutes. Okay.
not 25 hours. Well, I will tell you this. The only time
Low and
my
slow, man.
grill is on for more than 20 minutes is for if I have a barbecue with 50 people here.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You often don't.
And
need
I can
that.
get like 30 burgers and 40 dogs
Right.
done in 30 minutes.
In fairness, she says Argentinians eat the whole cow and chicken, which is true. Yeah. I ate chicken feet in China.
I've had cow's tongue.
No, no. I've had and I've had
I've had cow's tongue tacos.
I had tripe.
That's
So,
the intestines, right?
yeah, yeah. Now, to be fair, just because you eat something doesn't mean it's delicious.
Just because you had something and you go, if this was all it took to live,
Yeah.
I guess I can have this.
Just because you put something in your mouth doesn't mean it tastes great. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh man. Love it.
I don't know. We were talking about blowjobs at some point.
That was way earlier.
That was the last. That was the last episode. But yeah,
Yeah,
and maybe it's great. Maybe it's great. I jest.
he does. It is great.
Tripe wasn't great. I'll be honest. It was not great. It was not good at all. They gave you a really strong peanut sauce to dip it in, and they were like, "Dip heavy." And it was like, "Oh, okay, all right. This is an edible spoon for this sauce. Is what this is. Barely edible, but
Chewy spoon.
Yeah.
If you will.
yes, I did. I did. I won't again, but I did. I did.
Mhm.
Deb Chick used to have it for her birthday, just like a cake.
Just like a cake.
No.
Why don't you just get a fucking cake?
Yeah. You know they make ice cream cakes instead of sweetbreads.
Mm. You don't need to eat.
What do you
the
want for your birthday?
pancreas.
Some intestine.
I want pancreas.
Or Fudgy the Whale. I'm just saying. Those crunchies are pretty awesome.
I
Little
will
chocolate
agree.
crunchies. Oh man, you get extra crunchies. That's what it's all
Well, all
about.
this stuff is getting me hungry.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
We're gonna-
this is
we're
a
gonna-
good time to leave it.
we're gonna bid you a farewell and an adieu.
We're gonna hang out with our patrons for a little bit. I guess we're gonna try these seaweed Pringles, right? See how those are.
I love Pringles.
That's why I
like
got
my
those.
those are my like favorite chips.
That's why I got those.
With seaweed to ruin them for me the rest
why-
of my life.
that's
That's
why-
why you got those.
That's why I got those.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Please remember to like, subscribe, do those 5-star reviews, all of that stuff. it doesn't cost you anything, and it helps us a great deal.
Yeah, keep leaving those comments. If you want to tell me I look like a fat Nikki Six, if you want to tell Mike and I that we look like Sal and Q, go for it. Tell us why.
That was the story.
That was the story.
And we're going to leave it off with this. Thank you, everybody. We're in Old Town. We're going to leave. They can hear me crunching.
Yep.
Okay. We're going to leave. We order an Uber. Standing in this dark alley. 2 kids run up to Jen, Jimmy, and I. And we're like, are we going to get jumped? And no. You know why? Because they go, yo, are you dudes from Impractical Jokers?
Yep.
And we're like, no.
And what we should have done was say yes.
Yeah.
Remember to ask yourselves every single day that one important question.
Am I Sal? Am I really Sal?
If I'm Q, you're Sal. What's your bacon?
I don't like cats. World peace.